You are watching TVC News at 7. Nigeria's Chief Justice is pushing for full financial autonomy for the judiciary.
Well, Justice Ibrahim Tanko told lawyers at the 59th Annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association that it would enable judges uphold justice without interference. TVC News senior political correspondent Ayodele Zubako was there.
Although Section 84, subsection 2, 4, 7, and Section 121, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution as amended ostensibly grant financial autonomy to the judiciary by providing that recurrent expenditure of judicial officers of the Federation and the states be a charge to the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation. But this is not one provision of the Nigerian Constitution that the executive arm has complied with at the expense of the judiciary. The third arm of government, the lack of autonomy for judicial officers, means the judiciary is still subject to interference. The Chief Justice of Nigeria wants that to change and spoke his mind at the 59th Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Bar Association in Lagos.
We will never be subservient to anybody, no matter how highly placed. All those that are concerned allow us to enjoy our independence. If you say or you claim that I am independent, but in a way, whether I like it or not, I have to go and bend down asking, I have lost my independence.
It was a gathering of more than 12,000 lawyers, making it the biggest of such gathering in Africa. Set to last 4 days, the team facing the future, the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Mr. Paul Osoro, delivered the opening remark and provided an insight into what the conference looked to achieve.
There is also in the program another topic that relates to the regulation of the legal profession. And those are things that relate to us. And why is this important? This is important because we are the honorable profession. And it is important that we must always examine those things that would continue to bring honor to our profession.
Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Bakar Malami, who represents President Buhari, declared the conference opened.
As you go into this annual conference, let me assure you of the resolve of this administration to promote measures that will achieve a vibrant economic and safe country under which the practice of law will thrive.
Remarks were also made by the president of the International Bar Association and the Lagos State government playing host this year. For the event will feature more than 40 technical sessions as designated venues to address several challenges facing the country and the legal profession. Ayodele Zubako, TVC News, Lagos.
Nigerian prisons have been the subject of heavy criticism for several decades. They are often overcrowded, with inmates maltreated and becoming worse off than before they were sent there to serve their sentences. But the latest effort by government to change the narrative in Nigeria's criminal justice system by changing prisons to correctional centers was another key focus of the more than 12,000 delegates who gathered on day one of the NBA conference in Lagos.
Any step to try to reform the Nigerian prisons is welcome, because it's an area that is beset with so many problems. And I think the change of name is perhaps an attempt to change the mindset of the convicted person so that when he comes out, he doesn't go back to the former crimes that sent him into prison.
Being a correction service means, first of all, it has to begin with trying as a society to reduce the incidence of crime in the first place. The second thing is to ask our judges to take a certainly different approach to the application of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act.
Government must compromise and live up. They can do the supervision, but have public public-private partnership arrangements that will ensure that quality prison facilities are provided for the country.
But for more on this, TVC News Ademola Lawrence joins me now. Ademola, respondents in that report seem optimistic about the positive impact that the change of name could actually have on the justice system. Help us understand the basis for this conviction of theirs.
Yeah, the divergent issue reaction to this because of the fact that some people felt probably due to the change of name from Nigerian prison to Nigerian Correctional Center, then definitely this is a way to go. Some are saying that some of the people I spoke to, they are saying probably the Nigerian government should just be a supervisory body and just leave it to the private sector. And that is, of course, the public partnership between the two, between the public and, of course, the private. So, and of course, this is like a way of reducing crime because it has to live up to its name because of the correctional center that is now being renamed from Nigerian prison.
As it is, about 70% of those who currently occupy prisons in Nigeria, now correctional centers, are actually awaiting trial, and lawyers themselves have been accused of having a hand in prolonging their cases in court. In what ways would we say lawyers themselves can actually contribute to ensure that this effort by government is effective?
Yeah, that's one of the issues that were brought up at the conference, and of course, it's actually boiled down to the fact that the Chief Justice, the Justice of different Federal High Court and of course Supreme Court that involved in any case that has to do with corruption and of course crime, they should be fast about it so that by the time they can be able to give the judgment on time, then this will, in a way, fast-track the correctional center that the Nigerian government have actually renamed it to be.
All right, then. Thank you very much, TVC News correspondent.